Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for U-Boat. As we continue our run here, we just, in the last episode, had our most epic shot ever. We sunk it was the Empire Call here? I believe it was, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know that we will ever have another shot more epic than that one was. It was beautiful, and I wish I could take 100% credit for all of it. I don't think I can. It was amazing, though. I was very happy with it. But very dishes apparently are not. We're not getting full credit for our dishes here. I want to another U-boat out there. No, we're good. Got plenty of stuff there. I guess we're just not cooking at the moment. I did not mean to control you, my friend. Small warship, small group. They are behind us. It doesn't mean they're not chasing us down, but they're definitely behind us at the moment. Now there's a U-boat 267, which would be directly to our left over here, right? And then most of the other ships are back this way. Okay, well, we're getting away from them. I don't know that we need to turn around and go after them if they're warships, especially. So I think we're going to keep cruising along. They know that we just sunk something. We kind of want to get out of Dodge. We want to get out of the area and then reposition on a new ship somewhere else where they don't expect us. Gotta be a little careful here, obviously, because of the... In fact, we're actually going to go up to speed 3. Get out of here a little bit quicker. Interesting to see where these guys are here in a moment once we go back below again. Wait, are you still on that? Oh, sorry, buddy. I am so sorry. Why are we not on direct? A little confusing, but at least you're getting some rest now. We should be going back down to periscope depth here in a moment. I didn't want to speed up until I thought we were about to go back to... Is it 6 o'clock that we go back to periscope? I think it is. Just want to check where these other ships are before I start fast forwarding time too crazily. Propellers 74 degrees. Alright, let's stop fast forwarding. 66 degrees. So it's actually coming up on us. Over, it's actually going to be right behind here, back here, right? Oh, sorry, this is 90 degrees. 66 would be up here. So actually, this could be a decent ship if we are not listening to the hydrophones. And if we don't see any other evidence behind us, then we should be safe to chase after this one, whatever it is. You gonna find it again? There we go. 67 degrees. High moving away. It's actually potentially something we're not going to be able to catch. It's very close at the moment. I mean, let's just kind of track like this direction. Go back topside. Go super fast speed ahead and see if we can catch this guy at all. Kind of give ourselves maybe 15 kilometers, see if we gotten any closer at all. I want to put you back on engines apparently, because apparently our other guy is sleeping at the moment. Right, let's go super fast speed ahead. Do this for about 15 kilometers, and then we will go back down and see where we've made what progress we've made. Another U-boat has reported a possible target within our range. Well, we'll write it down. We'll see where we're at. All right, let's see the report. 794. And 2.265. And slow. All right. 794 is down below us. Oh, it's coming out of London. Okay, well we're gonna ignore that for now. It's good to know, but it's not really that helpful to us because who knows where it's gonna go once it gets out of the kind of the harbor area there. All right, let's go back down to Periscope. See if we've made up any ground on this guy. He could be going this direction. He could be going north. We don't know. I just kind of arbitrarily picked a direction, hoped for the best.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Maybe find this guy. There we go. 332. So honestly, kind of ahead of us. Oh, it's going due north, so we were definitely going the wrong direction. Don't know that we've necessarily closed the gap at all, but at least we kind of know a little bit better what direction this thing's taking. So we can try again. Head up this way. Give it about another 15-20 kilometers and see if we can catch it on the surface.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
All right, let's go back Periscope, see if we've gained any ground at all. Guess I should have taken a measurement back there, see how close we were, but we'll figure it out.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff.
It is literally dead ahead of us.
5 Grad. Kurs auf diese
I mean, we're definitely on the right course. More or less. Like, we know what line it's on. It's definitely not deviating at the moment. I didn't mean to put C1 there as well. But I don't know that we're actually catching it. What's the distance here? Basically 10 kilometers, more or less. Okay, so let's see if we can kind of track ahead a little bit more. I'm even going to pull this thing out a little bit further. Something like that. And let's go back surface and we'll check it again here in, I don't know, another 20 kilometers or so. See if we've made any gains at all. Have to be a little careful. It is broad daylight out there right now.
Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
If we have not gained any ground on it, then we'll break off and we'll find something else.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung.
It is literally dead ahead. Well, I think we're further away than we were, aren't we? Oh yeah, it's definitely faster than we are. Okay, we'll break off that one then. No worries. It was worth a shot. And yeah, no big deal. Can't win them all.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Anblasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Schraubengeräusch.
So I'm assuming we're gonna find the ship that we already know about.
25 Grad.
225 would be. No, actually, that's behind us. Really? And we do have to be a little careful around this peninsula here because obviously we can't dive very deeply. We're going to find it again?
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 355 Grad.
354. Closing in. Is that the only one we see? Where'd the 225 one go? Okay, well let's go after this one. I mean, high screws does tell me that, or high speed, if whatever it's telling us, is a little nervous for me. Like it's making me feel a little nervous about things. Because of, that could be a warship, right?
AK voraus.
Intercept at higher speed at all?
Kurs
Really
auf
not.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
It says it's closing in. Well, it's weird that it doesn't have an intercept.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
Oh, there's the 232 one.
30 Grad.
Moving away. Okay, we're not going to go after the moving away one for sure. I don't know if we should go after this one or not. A little worried that this one is a warship. It says working ship propeller. Is that, how accurate is that? Can we go listen? Wrong button. Wrong guy. This guy. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do we turn it? It is definitely dead ahead of us. It's too far out for that. It's definitely pretty far away as well. It's just weird that we don't have an intercept at all.
Kurs auf diese
If it's heading towards us. Could be heading over this way. Let's actually just give it a few more minutes. Let's run at this course.
Kurs auf diese
And we're going to give it, you know, maybe 10 kilometers or so like that. And we'll check it again here in a moment. That'll give us another spot, and we'll hopefully get a heading. Okay, now it's saying we're close, so that's making me a little nervous.
Kurs setzen.
Oh, it's way over here. Okay, well, that at least tells us where it's at and which direction it's going. Obviously, it's going to have to go around the peninsula in a moment, but for the moment, it's heading that direction. So, in theory, and we went about 10 kilometers in the time it took it to go 12 kilometers, and we're going 6 knots, so 6 knots. Actually, I think we went a little bit less than 10 kilometers. We'll just say 10 kilometers, and it's going it went 12 kilometers, and it's going how fast? So 12 times 6 is 72. It's going about 7 knots. I would think at 7 knots, we would be able to intercept this thing. Let's find out if there is an intercept. Now, not when we're going 6 knots, obviously. We have to go one faster than that. So we'd have to go to the surface. So, but if it's only going 7 knots, that also tells me that it's probably not a warship. So let's try this. We're going to give it the 7 knots. That seems to be about what it's doing. We can go 13. So let's try to close this gap a little bit here. We can go 13. And let's check the angle here. So, I always forget how to do this. I don't know why. We need to go along our line out to our circle, back into their circle. Okay, so yeah, if we just head straight into them, theoretically, at surface speed, we should be able to come within contact with these guys. And honestly, be at a really good firing angle. Okay, we'll do that. Let's drop you down. Let's give you 2 guys here. Not on that scope. Hopefully you're going to move over to the... There we go. Move over to the other contact thing here in a second. You got the guy in the engines. That's fine. And let's just cruise along here at hopefully max speed here. And hope that we get a vision of it here in just a moment. Oh, is it just a U-boat? Well, the good news is we tracked it very well. Because it is just off here. But it is apparently just a U-boat. How disappointing. Yep, there she be. There she be. It's the Type 7, isn't it? Pretty sure this is Type 7 just based off the configuration of the top part here. All right. Well, oh, it says the Type 7 there. I might have already said that. I might have already seen that. Okay. Well, good news is we know how to track boats, and we guessed properly. If it had been a ship, we would have been a really good spot to potentially sneak up on it and get a good shot at it. It unfortunately was not. And we just move on our merry way. Life goes on. Back to our schedule. Back to speed 1. And fully depleted soon? Really? Oh, let's get rid of you guys there. Okay. Let's just move along here. Is that still the U-boat? Still should be the U-boat.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 240 Grad. U-Boot 230 Grad.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
There's the propellers behind us. All good.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 195 Grad.
Why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Why does the stop direct orders not work? I don't understand what's going on. I could have sworn I had it stopped already. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I messed it up. We'll be alright. He'll get some rest now. 162, that's still behind us. Probably still the U-boat. Oh no, it says merchant ship. Never mind. You actually think that's a merchant ship? Closing in too. Oh, okay. Okay. I stand corrected. Intercept not possible currently. D1. What if we went Full speed.
Fahr voraus.
Aha, there is an intercept. Oh, and this is actually a really good one. We're actually at a good place to actually get a solid intercept at a spot that we want it to be at. So that means you're heading along this line. We do want to try and engage you about 2 kilometers out. Something like that. Which at about 2 kilometers, that'll put you right about here. So let's just, we'll head for that explicitly. That should put you right about the edge of this circle on this side. And we should be able to line up a decent shot here. We will stay, should we stay submerged? I guess we'll stay submerged. Since we do have an intercept at this speed. In theory. Get to about 4,500 here. Let's check to make sure it's about where we think it is. Intercept has changed slightly, but that's okay. We'll get on this new intercept. I do want to explicitly target it here. We'll just kind of target a little bit past it. This is the new intercept dot right here. And about 2 kilometers out would be... Not there, sorry. About there. All right, let's go to the periscope, see if we can see this guy out there at 37 degrees. Why do we always find these ships in the middle of the pitch black dark? Probably because that's most of the what? I guess it's not the only time that we'll go below water. Go below water a lot of times, actually. 36 degrees now. I mean, I would think that we'd be able to see it by now. It is just very dark out there. Okay, let's turn on the red lights. You gotta remember that that's a thing. Apparently still a little ways away from us. I mean, I could stop the ship and see exactly where it's at currently, and maybe I should. It'll just take a second. So let's go to stop and intercept. Okay, so it is right over here. So it is actually a bit further away than I thought it was. At least we're right on the... I mean, we know exactly what course it's on, though. That's awesome. And so we're going to go back over to... kind of past that. And keep going at our forward 5. Let it cruise along here. So currently it is about what? Okay, that's a long ways away. It is a good distance away. Now it should be probably right on the edge here, which puts it at about 3,000. Do we see it? It stayed at 36 degrees. We are on a good heading here. This is actually really cool. If we can find it. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, we can find it. We should be able to get a really good firing solution on this thing as it gets a little bit closer. I mean, we are keeping it dead locked on 36 degrees. This is actually one of the better ones we've done in this regard. Were we able to determine if it was English or not? I didn't see that actually right away. So if it's 36 degrees and it's on that line, it is right there at 3 kilometers. That's not what I wanted. Sorry. I hate when I hit the wrong thing. It's at 3 kilometers. So let's go. Let's alarm. Let's get everybody onto the things. Let's put you on the periscope though. You go to the helmsman station for a second. I just want to put you on the attack periscope. You go onto the engines. So you actually maintain. Let's go and get a maintenance on the torpedo. You go ahead and get on the engines. Give me. Let's go ahead and plug in a few things here because we know basically where it's at. We also know our bearing to it. If we were to check, it's on this line. And we are basically right there. We are at 37 degrees in front of it. So let me turn this off for a second. We are at 37 degrees in front of it, to the right, to the left. We also know it's going at 7 knots. We also know it is at right about 3,000 meters right now. Okay. All of that can stay there. And then we can go back to the periscope and actually probably lock it in here. Torpedoes maintained. Can I get a visual on its flag? I cannot. Let me pop us up just a couple meters here. I mean, right now we're sitting at a distance of about 2,300. So we're actually we're getting close to where we want to be firing this thing. That is Norwegian, isn't it? That is Norwegian. Okay. So that's not helpful to us. We're going to have to surface and check it. I mean, we think it's coming from England, but we don't know for sure. Unfortunately, we are going to... I mean, I would love to have taken a shot on this thing, but it very much appears to be... I actually think it is not... It's not a tower, of course. Is it a explorer? No, I think it's a bell. Okay, it's going 7 knots. I mean, it's not going to matter because obviously we're going to have to... We're going to have to service. We have to actually talk to this thing, unfortunately. Right, that's the Norwegian flag. Let me look it up. I don't actually remember. Yes, that's the Norwegian flag. Okay, just making sure. It's like we've seen them before, but just want to make sure. Okay, so we are in fact, unfortunately, going to have to surface. It's okay. And we'll go down to speed 3. And we will tell these guys that we're going to board, and then we'll probably just have to back off and sink it if we can determine that it is in fact XYZ. Currently too far. Stop direct orders for a second. How close do you have to be? I wonder. Right now we're within about 1,800 meters. I mean, we could make a more direct line towards it, but at our current... Actually, let's drop down a little bit. I don't want to go too fast. I kind of want to keep our kind of bearing here. More or less. It is a transport, apparently. Still apparently too far. Man, I wish we could. I think we could have sunk this one easily. I'm excited to shoot the ship while they're moving, but in this particular case, we don't have a choice, right? I mean, how far can this thing possibly be at this point? We're gonna run into this thing if we're not careful. It's only a few hundred meters away. I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
Eine Fahrt voraus.
There we go. Before I send a delegation, I need to stop now, so we don't run into it, actually. We'll send a delegation to the freighter. Send our tough dude here. And give him a... Oh, sorry, wrong guy. We'll send him a helmet. I don't know if it matters, but we'll give it to him anyway. We'll go ahead and send another guy over. We'll send May. After climbing the deck, your crew faces a cold welcome from the cargo ship. What do you want? Asked the captain in German without exchanging any pleasantry. This is a neutral ship. You shouldn't be here. Asking for the shipping documents. You ask the captain for documents that state the cargo is loaded on the ship and where they're headed. He was ready for that since he has these documents already prepared and hands them to you right away. He looks a bit nervous when you carefully analyze the documents. Or document contents. According to the documents, the ship is directed to the port of Bergen and transports medical supplies. If this document is correct, the ship is not involved in a war effort and seeing it could lead to a diplomatic incident. Put the pressure. He denies that anything is wrong. Oh, we don't have the merchant skill on this guy. Or the navigator skill. Make up some claims. Leave it. We'll search the cargo hold. You need me, hold for potential contraband. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. I actually want to... Wait, where'd it go? Oh. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Guess I should have sent more people. Good to know that if we send merchants or navigators over, we could potentially get different results. That's awesome. It was like 20 minutes to search the cargo. Maybe more, man. Might be closer to 30 minutes. An officer from your group looked around the freighter, accompanied by a talkative sailor who speaks some German. He shared his view on the war and told about his uncle that married a woman from Hamburg. Regarding the search, nothing suspicious was found. Officer looked at some of the cargo, but haven't found anything unusual. Okay. Then... there's medical supplies. Turn to her ship. Alright, fair enough. He apparently told the truth. But we tracked that one very nicely. Had it been one we could have shot, we had a really good angle on it, so that would have been a really nice shot. Sad that it was not possible. Alright, we'll get out of Dodge, and we'll keep on keeping on. We're going to put a cut in there, though. When we come back, we'll see if we can find us another ship to sink. We still got, like I said, 4 torpedoes. In fact, actually, before I forget, I should go ahead and grab. First off, let's go back to normal lighting. Turn off the alarm. And then also let's grab. I don't know. Let's grab our torpedo guy here and have him load a torpedo into the tube. And we'll get that loaded up. All right. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.